always been that way though. I had to learn to take time for myself and to figure out life, what life is like by myself rather than being around so many people. And I feel like my life is so much more peaceful because I get the problems thrown at me. Now I'm stressing about everybody.
Yeah, that
So
is true. You was like the big sister,
yeah, like I always wanted to be the one that people came to.
the
And
saver.
when they came to me, now I'm stressing for them.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like because my life is such so positive and so much more with God, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like you could come to me about your problem and I'm going to give you my best advice. But once you walk out that room or once we end that conversation, that's it. I said what I said and that's it from there.
All I
Like,
could do is pray.
yeah. And I'm gonna pray for you, of course. Yeah.
So since you don't expect anything from a friendship,
What do I
what do
expect
you
out of a
expect out of
relationship?
your relationship? Hot
um,
seat.
I feel like I expect someone to support what I bring to the table. I feel like I expect someone to grow with me, and I expect someone to openly communicate everything with me.
Mm-hmm.
Trust in me and trust that I am here to support you. I'm not here to tear you down. I'm not here to be here just to be here. I'm here for a reason. I'm here to hold your hand and walk with you and grow with you so we can walk in our purpose together.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like tying it back to the foundation of God in a relationship,
Yeah.
um, everyone's relationship with God might not be the same.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like as far as guys, yes, it's a lot of them who probably do believe in God, worship Him, and praise Him, and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a select few,
Yeah.
and deeply, I would say, I feel like a lot of people do, believe in God, thank God, pray, whatever.
Surface level. They
But
surface level.
yeah, and I feel like now that I've been reading much more and stuff like that, I prefer someone to walk by faith with me and to pray with me, learn exactly what I'm learning, and put God as the foundation of our relationship. Like they have to be willing to and be open to doing that. Yeah.
So since you don't want your since you don't want you said you don't want your friends in your face every
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
You want your man in your face every day?
Do. I would say it depends on the relationship. I think that I am the type of person like, nah, I'm not gonna say I don't. I do. I don't because I have a life and I have a life that consists of my career, and my career is definitely going to be like working in an office or something like that. So at the time being, no, I'm not gonna want to be in his face. I want to get my job done. I'm still pouring into myself, and I feel like that's where we go wrong at in relationships. We forget to pour into ourselves after we done commit ourselves to somebody.
Because you pour into them more than you start.
Yes, pouring yourself. So I feel like if we can set a time being, or not even that, allow ourselves, yeah, like you said, to miss each other, I would say. But yeah, my answer is no. I do feel like sometimes I might be wanting to be in your face like every day, but preferably I feel like you got your life, I got my life, you go your way, I go my way. But at the end of the day, yes, I do want some attention. Yes, I do want to be in your face a little bit, but no, it don't have to be all the time.
Okay, so me personally, I don't believe in a social battery. To me, I feel like a social battery is something that society pushed out to make people feel like they're tired of their friends or whoever they're around. I feel like when it comes to my friends, I don't have a social battery. I could be around my friends 24/7, never get tired, never a dull moment. But I feel like with friendships, we do understand that we do need that time to recharge ourselves and to get like to recharge ourselves and just like to revamp our minds. But I feel like it comes with the friendship. Like we already know that that's established. I feel like with a relationship per se, I'm the type of person I want you to miss me, and then we come and we spend like the whole day together, or we spend like a lot of quality time together, and then I want you to miss me again. Like I don't want to I don't want to see you every day. I want you to miss me, and then like I come back around, or we come back together and we do something, like we go on a date, or we have fun, we do something, and while we in the presence of each other, like I don't feel like we have to. I feel like it changes once you marry. Once y'all under the same roof, at least it changes. Like while y'all just dating, y'all both got y'all own places, y'all own spots. I feel like we don't have to see each other. But once your mindset has to physically change, once y'all are committed to each other under one roof, and once y'all are married, that has to change, because it's like you have to sleep with this person, and if y'all ever get into an argument or a debate, or y'all not on the same page with each other, the biggest thing that me and you always say is you never want to go to sleep mad at your significant other.
Yes, that's
So
big.
I feel like that also plays a part. But me personally, I be joking about it, but sometimes I have to be dead serious. When I get married, I'm gonna have to have a room to myself, so that way, even if like we could be on perfect terms, but this night I just want to be able to spend some time by myself, like just get my mind right real quick, chill, relax, and then we wake up in the morning, we back on our us. I feel like
That goes
everybody
back
need
to
their
dwelling on
space.
conflict. Don't dwell on the conflict.
Yeah, of course not.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, don't dwell on conflict. Because if y'all are in conflict and you got your own room at the house, at the apartment, wherever y'all at, and y'all going through a conflict, then you need to be sleeping in the bed that night. Because that's gonna give that reassurance. Like, don't be trying to go sleep in the other room.
Yeah.
No, I only recommend sleeping in like your own room when you feel like you need that time to revamp yourself. Like y'all just been in each other's face. Y'all in that honeymoon. After that honeymoon stage, I need a break.
Not me.
I need a break. Like,
I don't know. It depends on the situation, though. We just speaking from
relationships.
I haven't even been in a serious relationship, so I'm just speaking from what I prefer. Yeah. Oh well, he hasn't either. But
we ain't gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
But anyways,
but I don't know. It's definitely something that comes with the relationship. Something you have to communicate with each other, because everybody wants to be loved differently. Everybody sees relationships differently, and that's where you have to set it all on the table to understand each other, come to an agreement, and don't be afraid to express how you feel.
Yes.
Express how you feel so that they are willing to change and to help you feel better, I would say, but to definitely take it into consideration so that relationship can work.
Yes. I think I got one more question.
What difference does it make when you have a relationship, a foundation of God in your relationship, rather than not having one?
That's a good one. Juicy. So, what is the difference between having God as the foundation and not having God as the foundation? One of the biggest thing is when you don't have God as a foundation, you're going to think it's okay to divorce the person that, if this is the person that God sent to you, you're going to think it's okay to divorce them. And if you read on it, divorce is like a no. Especially if that's the person God sent you, it's a no. So I feel like when you have God at the center, it allows you to. Y'all have to be equally yoked. One, y'all have to be equally yoked, or it's not going to work. And for a long time, I didn't understand. Like, I would put this in like in my, not my aspect, but like a Christian aspect. If God is telling you your purpose is to go out and minister to the nations, but your wife feel like her job is to stay in the city and preach at the local church, y'all not equally yoked. Y'all, everything y'all do has to be aligned with each other. Not saying that the male, like, yes, the man is the head of the household, but yeah, like, just, I hope y'all get where I'm going with that. But it definitely, God at the center of a relationship definitely changes everything. When you have God at the center of a relationship, you understand how easy you can wake up and not be mad at the person because of like something small or something
that has been done, or
like
previously.
your heart posture is so big, it has to be set right. When your heart posture is set right and you have that firm foundation built on your relationship, y'all will never be angry at each other. Y'all will understand each other verbally, like communication wise. Y'all will grow together spiritually. Y'all will grow together financially. If that's who God sends you and y'all put God first at the foundation, God is going to bless your marriage, your relationship, everything. Like, I feel like the biggest difference is when you don't have God at the center, you depend on your flesh. And when you depend on your flesh, it never goes right. You always get weak. You always fall back into temptations. You just it won't go right. So I am big at God being a foundation. Yeah. I had a question for you, but I remember it. What? You got one for me?
I got a.
Dang, you in a hot seat real bad. Since you have been in Christ, what are some things that you no longer do from your previous life?
I don't let what anyone says affect me anymore. I feel like everyone has had, I just posted this other way, a chapter that they never speak about. And I feel like no one can dictate who you are based off your past.
Yeah.
Because your past is your past, and you have grown, you have matured, and you have became a better person. If I'm not focusing on my past, nobody should be focusing on my past. I feel like definitely the clubbing part of it, I don't enjoy it anymore. If I want to go out or if I want to celebrate, I prefer to do something that's more settled. Maybe we go to a yoga class, maybe we go painting. I feel like tapping into, you said God, right? Judging aspect. I don't necessarily judge. I don't let people judge me. Me being on TikTok all the time and everybody know I was shaking my butt on TikTok all the time. I feel like that was something that I felt like I didn't want people to perceive that viewpoint of me because that's not really who I was. I just was doing stuff just because.
Just like the attention aspect.
Like what else? I feel like it's probably a lot more. I just don't necessarily think about, oh, I haven't done this. It's just something I just move differently. Definitely think negative. I used to always, oh, I can't do this. Oh, I'm not able to do this. Oh, I don't think I'm fit for that. But honestly, you wouldn't be in a predicament or a situation if you weren't ready for it.
Yeah.
It's either a lesson or a blessing.
Yep.
Always go in with your head high and never doubt yourself, never doubt your capabilities, because God is going to strengthen you throughout the process.
Yeah.
And you might be weak in the beginning, but God will continuously remind you that you have the ability to do exactly what you want to. Yeah, I feel like that's the main one right now that I can think about.
But I can't congratulate you though, because I remember when she stayed, I ain't gonna say when she stayed, but when she stayed at last year, we went to the gym one time, and this girl used to be like, I could never go to the gym. Like she would we would literally go. Me and her roommate would go to the gym. Probably, I think we went like for what, a week maybe or a couple of days. This girl go to the gym the first day. She got on 3 waist trainers, shoes, tights, headband, beat. Like she got on everything to go to the gym. Get on the treadmill for 5 minutes and say she done. She can't do it, and she did it for a while. Like it wasn't a long time, but she did it for a while, and just to see how motivated and devoted she is to now, she don't have to go to the gym with somebody. She can go to the gym by herself. She lost the weight that she wanted to lose. So yeah, I can congratulate you on, stop doubting yourself. Stop.
Yeah,
saying that you can't.
My head was strong on.
She can't.
I can't eat healthy. I'm not a gym girl. If I want to lose the weight, I'm gonna just starve myself. And I feel like I tapped into the gym because the gym helped me relieve what anger I had inside of me or stuff that I feel like I dwell on that I've done. The gym allowed me to release everything and to understand that it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to be in a dark hole, because when you're in a dark hole, you're in a dark hole for a reason, like I said prior to. I would say, I don't know, the gym and the Bible is like my 2 lifesavers. Like I rely on them very much. And that's when I say I could depend on them, because I know that they got me. But definitely.
So me speaking, I know I gave up a lot. I lost friendships since I decided to give my life to Christ. Yeah, I definitely lost friendships, and I stopped going to the club. I haven't been to the club since Cinco de Mayo. So that's what coming up on the year, May 5th.
Yeah.
May 5th. Yeah, May 5th was the last time I've been to like an actual club setting. Um, yeah, I don't care to drink anymore.
If you drink, it's
Not even that. Like
what you call that? Fake
what?
drink.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
He's
I
not
get
alcoholic. He get a
I
slushy.
don't get cocktails. I get
He
mocktails,
get a slushy.
and mocktails is no alcohol, but it's still got the flavor of whatever it is they're mixing it with. But I just feel like if there's ever a moment that God wants me to minister to somebody, I'm not going to be able to intoxicate it. Like it's impossible. So I just feel like drinking and smoking is like a no. And I think I'm going. Let me not say I think, but I believe that that's going to be the same way even when I do turn 21.
Yeah, but like even if people that aren't on the path that we are on,
yeah,
once you've done it before you're 21, it's like it's not such an enjoyment. Like been there, done that.
And when I speak, I'm not speaking to tell y'all
like it's not okay.
Don't do it.
Yeah,
this is what God is telling me. This is how God is shaping and molding my life. So He might tell you, maybe you can have a drink because just don't listen to what I say. Like you can relax, but don't listen to me and say, "Oh my God, this is how I have to live my life," because our wills and our faiths are not aligned. Like your will with God is totally different from mine. So yeah, I definitely stopped clubbing, partying, smoking. I never was really a big smoker after my mom had found out that I was smoking when I was in high school. But yeah, I was never really a big smoker. I try not to curse. That is like one that I've worked on and I've gotten better at, but like I'll still slip up sometimes and be like, oh dang. Well, not dang, but like damn. Then I still be like, what the hell?
Or laugh my effing off.
Yes, and I be trying to tell her when I say LMAFO.
He not saying freaking.
I'm saying freaking. She's still
he's saying like that in his mind.
I'm saying freaking.
We all know.
And sometimes I wouldn't even put the A. I'll put LMBOOOOAB.
I ain't seen no LMBO.
Come on, I can pull it up.
I might not even put an F in mine because I'm typing so fast. I put LAXOO. Like I don't know. I just feel like I would say as well to don't beat yourself up about something that you're trying to better for yourself or you're trying to get rid of. It's not gonna happen overnight. Definitely. And you might mess up. Just like if you set a goal I would say go to the gym. Don't beat yourself up because you didn't do it Monday. You set up a new day, a better day to go to the gym, and it's all up to you. It's a mind thing. A lot of this stuff is a mind thing. Don't say you can't do it because once you say you can't do it, you're gonna move like you can't do it, and you're gonna stick with, "Oh, I can't do it," but you really can.
And see, I'm glad you said that because and she can vouch. I was always the type of person like, okay, I ain't even gonna say when I start my new life, but when I start something new, I like to start it on Monday because I feel like Monday is the start of the week, and it just gets you feeling good. So if I messed up something on Monday, I'm gonna go at it the next week. I'm not going to start the next day and try and go at it. I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna start it that next Monday, pretty much. And I've grown out of that mindset because now it's more so like, okay, you might have had one bad day today, or you might have missed like one way to reach your goal, but it's always tomorrow. It's always going to be another opportunity. So,
and you're always better than you were the day before. Always think that you are capable. Believe in yourself. Don't expect others to tell you that you can do it. Believe that you can do it yourself. And validation. Do not seek validation from other people. It's okay to do that, but self-validate yourself first. No. And then
I'm not going to say it's okay to do that. I'm going to say it is okay to be accepting of it.
Yeah, I'm saying it as if don't necessarily ask for it.
Yeah, like, just have somebody randomly come up and say, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped cursing. I don't really listen to secular music Tadeja can tell you, she get in my car and
it's so aggravating.
The first thing she hear is a gospel song that she ain't never even heard of
Get
before.
Me Out.
Get her out. Like
if you don't play the gospel songs, play the songs that I could clap
and
my
see, that's the
hands.
thing. Once you expand your horizon, not even just in music, but once you expand your horizon, you just realize like, oh my God, I never knew all this is out there. Like Christian rap.
You don't have to just listen to gospel.
Yeah, but so okay, yes, with that. I feel like with secular music, that this is me telling y'all what God is doing for me. I also listen to like an R&B song, a little old school love song, but like when it comes to like the new age, new generation, what they be listening to, I'm not listening to that. But and that's different for everybody. It's not about what you listen to; it's about how you interpret what you listen to. So, example, if you listen to somebody, I'm about to go take this B nigga and make him mine. Now, if you actually go take her nigga and make him yours, then that means you stop listening to that because that's not okay because you're influenced. Yes. So yeah, I stopped listening to it.
I can say as well on that topic that I used to just listen to gospel music in the morning, and now I feel like I feel better when I listen to it in the morning, in the middle of the day, like when I'm at work. Yes, I love my R&B music. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes listening to a gospel song or gospel songs make me feel better and it uplifts me even more. Like, I don't know, it's just something about maybe the spirit is hitting me at the time. Yep. And I can also say that when you have a playlist and you have gospel songs added to your playlist, right? Even if it's, you listen to your rap music or R&B, whatever it is, if a gospel song comes on, that might be your sign that you need to listen to that at the moment. Like, that might be your uplifting that, God is there with you. God is protecting you, and don't skip it. Listen to it.
I feel like with every gospel song, it's always a message that's included. If you actually interpret and listen to the words, it's always a message in it. One thing that I like to do is before I even in the morning, I worship. I listen to my gospel music and I worship. So the first thing I do is I pray. And I'd be like, God, whatever it is that you want me to have a message on, give me that message as I listen to this song, or just let it come through the song. And sometimes he won't, but I'll put my playlist on shuffle, and then whatever song that is that came up first, I listen to it and dissect it and be like, what is telling me So definitely start your morning off with worship and prayer.
Even if it's something small, we're not saying drastically do it, but it might be, you might feel a little better if you do that. But everybody's praise and worship is different.
Yes, that is true.
So you can do, your 10 minutes in the morning, but if you know that, that's all you have to give at the moment, as long as you know for a fact, yes, I'm going to come back home and finish my worship, or you're going to do it throughout the day, or whatever the case may be. So, don't compare yourself to somebody else's, how they worship. Find your own way to worship. Just be inspired by other people's way of worshiping. Because he goes to church, I don't go to church. I've been wanting to go to church, but I just don't exactly know how I want to choose my church, or where I want to go to church at. So I do my own worship, I do my own praising, and I feel like even though I don't go to church, my relationship with God has grew so much. Yeah. And I have learned so much. He has taught me so much. I trust in him, and he is walking with me every single day. So definitely.
It was something I was about to say. So worship is not only just listening to gospel music. There's more than one way to worship. So, even if worship can just be taking 10 minutes to soak in God's presence and just say thank you, just thanking him. That's all it is. Worship is just thanking God.
Always
so
thank him. When you wake up,
that's the first thing.
Yeah. If you don't do nothing, always thank him.
Thank God for another day, another 24.
Yes, I say that every single day in my prayer. That's the first 2 lines I say.
That's the biggest.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put y'all in another thing. And one thing I do for myself is you do it too. I like the Bible app.
Yeah,
I feel like the Bible app is the new Instagram.
Literally,
like
that's yeah.
Looking at everybody activity on the community part of the Bible app is so like motivational, especially like if it's a day that you haven't had the time to get into your word. Mm-hmm. Just looking at that can give you that, okay, I need to jump into my word. Mm-hmm. And just
seeing whatever somebody else, like you get a notification when somebody else like it or highlight or comment or whatever the case may be.
Or they start a new Bible
so
plan.
That's like, oh, let me go do something on here. Let me go tap into the word.
Or let me look at what this person doing, because maybe whatever they doing could probably be a word that you need to hear. Mm-hmm. You need that conviction for the revelation. But yeah, I stopped. I ain't gonna say I stopped because, well, I don't be on Instagram a lot. Mm-hmm. I be trying to tell myself like only do Instagram during the weekend, like Friday after I'm done with everything. After I get off work, I can download Instagram and enjoy it for the weekend. But Monday through Thursday, I'm like a no. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that is an area that like I don't be on Instagram. The app not even downloaded on my phone, but I got it on my iPad. But if I want to like get on there real quick and be nosy, I'm gonna go through the internet. Mm-hmm. And one thing about me, Tanasia is a freaking undercover like spy. I can tell her like, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna be on Instagram today. This girl, no, she go through like she'll be scrolling Instagram. She see me and somebody likes, screenshot it and send it to me. Oh, I thought you said you wasn't on Instagram today. Like, I'm not on Instagram. I just got on there real quick. I got on there real quick to peek.
You still on there. If you not on Instagram is a simple, you not on Instagram. Yeah. Not, I'm going to be on Instagram sometimes.
Well, yeah, I've definitely gotten better. I'm not on there a lot. And when I do get on there, I try and make it just the weekends. But if I do like, decide I want to peek and see what's going on my news feed, then I do that. And also unfollow anything that is not.
I just feel like it's all on how you perceive social media. So if you feel like you on there too much, or you're not really getting nothing out of it, then remove it. Like, find something else to do. Find something that you enjoy doing. Find something that can make you be better. Find something that can help you tap into your future early. Go figure out what can you do to be, like I said, a better candidate for a job that you want. A better person to those around you. Mm-hmm. Tap into the Bible. That's what I've been doing. I'm big on tapping into the Bible more rather than being on Instagram. Definitely. On my free time. I mean, it's not safe, but sometimes a long time.
I hope that you guys have a great week. This was very fun.
This is a long one.
This is a good one.
Like all of them at one time. I'm probably either gonna split it into 3 or 2.
This is a good one. I'm glad to be finally featured on here. I was supposed to be on the 3rd episode, but
I had a plan, but I'm not going off a plan. I'm going based off when I'm ready, when it's time, and what I feel like you guys, or what message I'm getting to give to you all. Yeah. So I just want to thank everyone and each and every one of you for tuning in to episode 4 of my podcast. Always, I'm open to criticism. I'm open to any comments, concerns, or anything you want me to talk about. I hope that everyone has a blessed day, a blessed week. Enjoy your spring break. For those that are in school, we have 4 more weeks left. So keep doing what you're doing. You are doing great. If nobody is proud, I am very proud. That's what I'm here for. If anybody needs any advice or wants to talk, I am here. And I am openly ready to, give them as much advice as I can give. Mm-hmm. And I hope that this podcast or this episode definitely touches somebody who may need to hear any of this, or is struggling to understand certain things, or are in the same shoes that we are both in, and you needed a confirmation or, a third party, like I said, or say so, whatever the case may be. But again, thank you so much and have a blessed day.
Amen. Bye.